soft limit has been long dead. But
really,
ultimately, it depends on the game, and it depends on whether the verifiers like it or not.
Yeah, 10 was longer, yeah.
So why isn't there Final Fantasy 8 one?
Because nobody's done one.
Because it's too long.
I'm actually in the process for writing a route on a Final Fantasy 8 run.
You say it's too long, but essentially did do Final Fantasy 10.
What do you think your time can be?
Potentially, I'm shooting for under 8 hours and 47 minutes. Like there's a guy on the SDA forums who originally submitted a Final Fantasy 8 run, which clocked in at around 8 hours 47 minutes.
That's the one that had missing segments. Though?
Yeah, it had a missing segment.
Yeah,
but since I don't know, he doesn't seem like he has the motivation to do the run anymore. So I think
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, after all that, yeah, I know. But I'm looking for places in which I could probably work with some more luck manipulation and whatnot.
That's like half of. Is it a low level run?
I haven't actually done any.
Well, technically, any
Final
Fantasy
I
will
was
be a low level
trying
run.
to get the marathon running.
I mean, like
so definitely.
So because the enemies level up along with you, so really it's ultimately up to your junctions.
Right. Well, what are you doing to get your junctions up there?
Well, okay.
Card modding?
Yeah, card modding mostly. Like what the route had planned was basically start out, get it for it.
Fight some Fastida columns, get some fish fins, refine them in the waters.
Yeah.
Junction those into your strength, and then beat down the early bosses, and then after you get a couple of cards.
So why are you doing that?
To avoid random encounters in the desert. So.
Yeah. But that's another thing. Final Fantasy VIII will make nice on using ENC 9.
Oh yeah.
But that won't be until probably like somewhere maybe early Disc 2.
Unfortunately, 2 is where I always get it.
Yeah.
And then you make the card game against these groupies.
Yeah, the Trep groupies, like in the cafeteria of Belem Garden.
Just this card, small card, cipher card, like there's only a handful of
cards. No, you don't need those cards.
Just this card, refine it into something.
Yeah, Samantha Souls, which refine into triples, which are probably like.
Triples like the best jump for magic in the whole game.
It just is.
Yeah.
It just is, and then you've got.
Buy tents and refine them into.
Kiragas.
Yeah. Sell. You pick up the occult fan in the library and you sell that to make a bunch of gil, and then buy as many tents as possible, and then refine those into Kiraga magic for your HP junction, and then basically abuse that. Use that to abuse limit breaks. Like keep your characters at yellow at all times.
Oh, yeah.
Like even when they were short of max health, you can unjunction and rejunction and reset the HP down to 500.
There were a handful of cards that I always got simply because.
I actually try to keep my card library, like whenever I do a regular playthrough, I try to keep my card library as small as possible. That way, like if I get hit with the random roll, I always have a good hand of cards.
Right.
Okay, guys, 2 new donations. One from Mr. Stephen Crane. One from Lee Wang, both for $5. Breakdown for a breakdown. What are they?
They are the man, just in case anyone was wondering. This cave kind of sucks.
That's the roof. Lounge more comfortable here.
Sweet.
The limit break abuse is king. After that, it's all gravy.
Nice. You have light now.
I guess it's better to use it. I'm trying to save magic for jump for the town when I get the down thrust. Oh, well, hey.
Take that too.
Of course, I want to much rather to point back there.
Oh no!
Oh well, it saves a little time actually.
Entirely unintentional.
Go death abuse.
And I hit the jump button just a second too soon before I was actually on the ground, and that jumped in the register.
Sorry.
So yes, that's an easy jump, but ish happens.
I didn't know about that one. I didn't know about the other one either. So I've gotten some.
No, there's 4 on the overworld, I think. I'm gonna be grabbing 3 of them. One's very much so out of my way. And in a swamp, which is, yeah. So let's hear for
This is beachside living in Hyrule, folks.
Those guys look very much alike.
Lots of inbreeding happening.
I am Error. Hear me roar.
He says it very proudly.
On a recent donation comment,
I-
Error is the man.
And
Error is the man.
I'm going.
Error of Ruto about
All you people are talking about
something.
Yeah.
All you people are talking about naming your kids Breakdown, man. I'm gonna name my kid Error.
I'm sure that would work wonders for their self-esteem.
No, it builds character. I think when you think about it, Error is probably English for Errol.
Possibly.
Which is English for someone else.
No, Errol is... I forget the origins, but it's European origin.
This magic word will give you power.
Fairy. Oh, the word fairy for Big Gay Al definitely gives it power. Eric. Whoa, it's the rapid fire. I don't see that too often.
Got a little silent over here.
Okay, so you're getting heart containers.
Breakdown does need to concentrate for this one. I'm not sure why.
There's lots of periods of dead space in this one, really, and followed by moments of grit your teeth kind of frustration, but...
So you notice that you get all the magic containers because they're required to get the Thunder Spell, which is required to beat the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the magic containers are necessary. The heart containers, you don't have to get any of them. I get 3 on this run. I already dished one of them, so that's the most out of the way one I get.
You know, I'd always wondered where this...
T-Mon's watching, I can hear him yelling at the screen, "Why didn't you fairy in that random encounter?" And if that's the case, I'm sorry, T-Mon, but if I forgot. Bugger.
Big Gay Al, fluttering through.
I brought my own wings, you guys.
Always a tense moment when bots are on bottom. Always tense.
And you're going to get 400 after this?
The level up strategy for this one really depends on how many big point bag drops I get, and considering how many I've gotten, I'm only going to be leveling magic to 2. You'd like to level it to 3, but I don't think I'm going to get enough experience. I don't think there's enough up for grabs still.